Welcome to Smart Wheel of Life. Here we talk about convenient home automation. And yeah, it's been a while since I uploaded a real episode like I'm going to do today. And yeah, a lot has happened since my last real episode. So what we're going to focus on today is all the things that had happened recently. 2.0 has been released for Homey, and man, it's an improvement. I have downloaded the app and tried out, and it works really fine. It has, the Homey seems more stable than ever, and a lot of things that has a lot of updates for apps and so on that we have been waiting for has come, and it's working real great. I have very good experience with the app and I like it a lot. And if I'm gonna choose between a desktop client and a phone app where you can bring yourself around the house and when you connect the device and so on, I would prefer the app. But I want both actually. And now when you upgrade to 2.0, the desktop version of flow controls and things like that are gone, which is quite of sad because I like the desktop client a lot, especially when I record these movies and show you guys how I do it. So that's a bummer for 2.0, but hey, the app is really great, and I think that's a huge improvement by Atom. So great work by them. I will go and show you a little bit what the app looked like and what I think about it, and what they could have done better, or what they can do better in the future. So let's check out the new app 2.0 and how it looks like. Here you can see the welcome page, how it looks like when you open it up, where you have favorite devices and favorite flows, which is a nice feature because the things you use the most, you can check it out right away at the welcome screen. And you have a little timeline down here when you can see all the things that, the major things that happened in your Homey recently, which is quite nice actually. If you go into devices here, we can see that all the devices are represented in like square boxes, and you can see a little bit information about some icons on it, if it's on, if it's hued or alerted or sending some alarm or something like that. All devices are divided into rooms, so each section is its own room, like before in the desktop client. You can see here that you can pick a separate room or zone, as they call them. I call them rooms because they are rooms in my house. A separate zone, and then we also have a really nice feature called flows, which was in the beta app. It was available as well. I actually preferred how it looked in the beta app a little bit, even though this is much nicer, and you can execute the flows right away by clicking on the plus sign. And as you can see, you can see how many cards there are in each flow. So you have more information. Pick a specific folder and see all those flows, which is really required. I really miss the search function here. It should be a search function with all these flows, or is it just me that has too many flows? I don't know. Then the more segment, which is basically your settings. Here we have so much. I haven't looked through all this. I have tried looking into some of it, to all my apps, and I looked into those and configure a little bit. But yeah, I haven't spent too much time here. But it looks nice. You have everything is available here. You can change a lot. This logic section, I haven't started looking at that. I think that's a replacement for Better Logic app, and the Better Logic app works fine, so I use that for now. Maybe I replace it with the inbuilt logic. Here you can see all the apps, and you can go into an app, for example solar panels. Here you have, so you can check that out and configure it. You can go into how this app looks on the Atom page. Here you can see Better Logic. You can see all the flow, all the variables here that I'm using in different flows. That was it, guys. That's all I think about the Homey new homey app. I think it's great. I think it's missing the search function, which is essential for this app. In the flows and the device section, we need to have a search function there. I don't know why Atom removed it. There might be a reason behind it, performance wise or something like that, or some technical limitation. But I would like to stress it to Atom, if you're listening. Add the search function, spend money and time on it, and make sure we get the search function back. It's great, it's needed. Other than that, it's a great app. I really like it. Does it replace the desktop version? For the most part. What I really miss when you look into flows is that you get this broad picture of all the entities in the flow, so you can get to see everything at once. And I mean, you can get a lot of inspiration, ideas when you have it all in front of you all at the same time. It kind of works in the mobile app, but yeah, I miss that from the desktop. If they add an iPad or an Android version of an iPad, something like that, an app for that, which you have larger space when you have a better view of all your devices, that can a little bit forgive them for not bringing this desktop client up. So that would be a great feedback for Atom as well. So some way to easily change your flows and have a big picture of it, that would be really useful to complement this new homey app. But yeah, I feel that 2.0 was a great things. It's a great step forward. I think Atom is doing some strategic moves here, and by introducing the app and make it more approachable for new customers and people that hasn't used these kind of devices before. I think it's a great thing. Future for Atom is great, and the homey product is going to really shine, I think, with this new app and so on. So yeah, I really like it. I think it's a good thing, and we should keep doing like this. But that's my review of the new 2.0 app. I will do the next video will be about solar panels, actually. So I will talk about my solar panels that I showed you a little bit before, but I will talk in more depth in another video, in my next video. If you like this video, please leave it a like. If you have some more ideas about 2.0, please leave them in the comments. And thank you guys. See you guys next time.